we're here. We're at St Neots Breakfast Car Show. Boom. So yeah, we're down at the car show today, and Ben's brought two beautiful cars. One which is Terry's, isn't it?
That's right.
And both on air ride, and
both on hydraulics.
Oh, sorry.
Hydraulics. Don't give us air. The only air is in the tyres.
Hydraulics. So I should be clued up on these things, shouldn't I? But yeah, and we were talking about electric motors in Porsche Boxsters. Do you reckon you'll go electric motor at some point?
Never.
Never.
Petrol.
Petrol all the way.
Definitely.
Why petrol all the way?
Noise.
Do you like the noise?
Simple as that.
Yep.
100%. The electric cars just don't give you that buzz.
But what if I were to...
The speed is a different item.
Yeah.
The speed's there, which this hasn't got, because it's a 1995 car, it's slow. But, so it's just 2.5.
2.5, yeah.
So, what, 205, 210 horsepower, these are? Which you think in today's terms is basic 1.2 Corsa kind of power.
Yeah.
It's rubbish. But, yeah, electric-wise, power.
What if there was an electric motor that sounded a bit jazzy, a bit, you know...
Still wouldn't.
No?
Not at all.
But if I give you the noise, is it a particular type of noise you want then?
Yeah, I think because you know from driving a car, you become established with it, it's part of you, that the engine, you can hear the note to change gear, to speed, to go around the corner. If you were on electric, it'd be false. And I think it's another one of them. I think in time, actually, things can evolve, and maybe we'll just, like our phones.
Yeah.
You think we had a Nokia that we had Snake and thought we were amazing, and now we've got a phone that literally we can speak to the people at NASA with.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Cars will be the same. We just, unfortunately, just evolve away from it, I think.
Yeah, that's it. I think, you know, with the noise factor, I was in the Griff yesterday, and I was enjoying the noise massively. And I was thinking, yep, my electric conversion Wedge needs to have some sort of noise, and that is the aim.
It's how you kind of get the noise to connect with you.
Yeah.
I think that's the issue.
You might have taken the Michael slightly when I turned up, saying, "Where's the electric noise?" But you know, I think you said about having a speaker, because a lot of the Teslas, like Miltech, have a speaker. I don't say that. I'm not saying that's the right way.
They still don't give you that back. That stands there, the feeling, the vibration, the drive.
They've got a big speaker, haven't they?
Yeah.
Because you get out. Sorry,
do you know what? I think it'll be one of them things that'll evolve with time.
Yeah, I think it will get there. I mean, I was talking to a couple of people in the scene, and in fact, BMW actually got some sound expert working on their new electric car about making a special sound. I'll actually put the link on the YouTube that my Cod Stuart, who was taking the V out for Wedge the other day. Have you watched the video yet?
Yeah.
Good man. So yeah, watch this space, because I need noise.
Yeah.
You need noise. I need noise.
I think that's the only bit missing. It's cool. I love conversions. I love messing around. So that side of it, to put an electric in either of these two, epic. That side of things, absolutely epic. But it's that feel, I think, with electric cars. You take a Tesla out. Yes, you can stand there and annihilate it from 1 to 100 and be like, wow, that's quick. But you just drive it around the country, B roads, and it just doesn't give you that feel that even an old 1.1 Popular Plus Fiesta would give you, rattling through the bends and feeling it and kind of being at one with the car. I think that's the thing with the electric, it's just cut that link.
Okay, well, this is what Chargeheads is all about, trying to see if we can mend that link.
Let's see.
Yeah,
see where it goes.
And did you want to represent Slammed UK or your balloting
company? Obviously, Smart Clean Detailing.
I can recommend the TVR. Not that it's been cleaned today, of course, but
it was done a while ago. Yeah. So obviously these two are part of. We've obviously got a couple of others. We're obviously at most events throughout the year. Obviously, at worst, hit up Terry Juiced Duke on Instagram. Give her a follow. Go for it.
Cool. Thanks, Ben. Nice one.
I'm Tim.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. So you were saying about you wanted to EV convert one of your Lexus. What sort of Lexus was it?
It's an IS220D. The engine's a bit of a letdown on it, that's the only thing, but it's had lots of work. So I was looking into getting an electrical motor fitted into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, there's no one actually around that wants to do it on a modern car, to do the electrics to make everything work together.
Yeah.
As I said, it's a bit of a nightmare to get it all to work, combine it all together.
Yeah. I think a lot of people, a lot of companies, they specialise in your Beetles, like you said, camper vans, older Porsche, but they don't really want to touch the latest stuff.
The latest stuff, no. It's just to do with the ECU and everything to make it all work.
Yeah, a lot of the controls, I think.
Yeah, it's a shame.
It is. I think eventually it will get to the point where they will start having, all the equipment and all the technology to be able to do it. Because you think about how many cars are on the road. I don't know if 2030 is going to be the time where no one's going to be driving petrol cars. That's not going to happen. Do you know what I mean? There's still going to be some great petrol cars out there. It's just about new cars, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to stop producing. But it's interesting your experience that everyone was kind of dead against it. Did they not give you any prices or anything like that?
No, they just said no. We wouldn't touch the car with that at that age. It's too new with all the electrical stuff on it. What got me into it is looking at YouTube actually. I saw some videos of them doing it up in the States with Tesla engines, doing conversions on modern cars and everything.
Yeah. And
that's what really got me into it, because I was looking at doing an engine conversion, because that's the only thing on the car that it needed, more power.
Yeah.
Looked at V8s, I had a few donor cars and everything. Even that, they said it's too much work. They didn't want to take it on.
Yeah.
So then I looked into electric motors and everything, which I got basically the same response.
Yeah.
So yeah.
This is one of the reasons I picked the TVR Wedge that I'm doing, and check out the build on the channel, but because there's literally no electrics at all, so it's a bit more
easier,
simple.
yeah.
But I didn't want to have the more I say common because they're not common things, EV conversion, converted cars, but the normal Beetle conversion, stuff like that. But maybe we need to find an old school Toyota. I know it's kind of still Lexus to convert. I suppose what would be a good car from a Toyota point of view? Rear-wheel drive Mark III MR2 or something like that might be, because there's not that many electrics in that.
No, there isn't. No.
I was kind of looking at those, thinking that might be quite cool, just to have a little electric motor and something like that. Although not much space if you ever driven one.
No, I haven't driven one, but I've seen loads about it anyway. So I know what they're a pretty sporty car as well, so no one would actually think it's got an electric motor if they see it coming up. So it's a bit of a surprise as well, which would be good.
Yeah, and the petrol engine was at 140 brake, 1.8, wasn't actually that kind of feisty, was it?
No.
And they're still cheap for now. But thanks, Pedro.
No worries.
Nice one. Take it easy, mate.
You too.
Did it, and then one day he just said to me, sick of looking at that thing, give me 500 quid, take it away and you can have it.
I think in the US I've seen a Tesla swap on a Mark IV Supra, and I think it was pretty powerful.
It'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I saw I think it was an S2000 on a drag strip as well, which looked pretty cool. But if you get on Chargeheads.co.uk, there's a load of videos on there, but on the channel, on the YouTube channel, we've got the TVR build on there. And if your dad's into his electronics and that...
Yeah, he's a proper whiz kid with electronics, man.
Awesome. Well, there's...
he builds like crazy electric bikes with alternators and stuff like that.
Oh, cool. Oh, he would love it then.
Yeah, I imagine it'd be right up his street.
Yeah, we've got Ralph Hosier, who's in the car world. He's done a lot of media like Car SOS, and he does training for...
I think I recognise his name. I've probably seen him on there before.
He's been on YouTube a bit as well, but he's really, really knowledgeable guy. He's got he helped us do an EV conversion safety video.
Yeah.
I would say it's going to be loud, but it's a Porsche and they're never loud. So for batteries, right? Battery options. So a lot of the DIYers, they either take apart a Nissan Leaf. So it's quite cheap to buy a Nissan Leaf, a broken one. You're talking anything from 2 to 3.5 grand. I mean, you can get a working one for 4 grand. You don't know what the battery's going to be like, because they do degrade quite a lot compared to a Tesla battery. So in EV conversions, if someone like your dad, if you want to try and keep it cheap and you want to use his knowledge from electrics, he'd either use batteries out of Leaf, or he would try and pick up some Tesla batteries, because they actually do hold their charge and they don't degrade very much at all. Or there are batteries out there called Calb batteries, which you can get from companies like Zero EV. Again, if you go on the website, there's quite a few companies on there that can help. I'm not good with electrics or cars, so I'd never try and attempt it myself. You know, I can change oil and you know, do general maintenance on a ICE car, but that's no good for electric conversion.
No, you've got to be really knowledgeable with that stuff, haven't you?
Yeah, and it is
Fry yourself.
No, exactly, and this is why I say to everyone,
stuff,
like, make sure if your dad's going to attempt it, make sure he watches the safety videos first, because I tell you what, it's quite amazing, like how many things to worry about. Funnily enough, there's an electric Triumph Stag.
Oh wow!
I
was going to say that doesn't sound very electric.
No, Electrogenic, which is one of the companies that I'm going to be working with, have done a fully electric version of that. But yeah, so basically picked the TVR Wedge that I've got, and because it was the cheapest TVR I could find, and the plan is to put electric motor on it and the batteries and stuff. But
you see the way they shift though; it's just incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, nothing stands a chance against them, does it?
No, I mean, you look at I think what really got me into it first of all was the drag racing of that Tesla Model S against all those...
the fastest production car job here, I can't think what it was, Challenger or Charger, one or the other.
And he literally just stripped it completely out, and it was just nailing everything. And all these guys in their ice cars were like, no, swap tracks, it's the track, it's the other side. Yeah, you got the dry track. And it still absolutely licked him again.
It's losing standing, doesn't it?
But yeah, it's definitely the future of modding, I think. I mean, there's always going to be ice cars. You know,
the thing is, running something like this will be impossible in the future, because it will just be so expensive for fuel, won't it?
Yeah.
Because it's never going to get cheaper, is it? It's only they're just going to bring the prices up to push you off the road, aren't they?
I mean, they say about the synthetic fuel. I don't know. I mean, Porsche is supposed to be heavily investing in that, but I don't know whether that is really going to work.
I didn't know that existed, to be honest.
Well, I think, in my opinion, I think the government are kind of so hell-bent on pushing everything electric that, I mean, when do the government change their mind on anything?
No.
You know, once they've got it in their mind that it has to be this way. But
I think doing an electric conversion, something like this, would be super cool. Future-proof it for starters, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's such a lovely shape.
Still be able to use it, and if it was about, still be able to use it in 30 years' time. You know, it's lasted this long. It's looked after now, same as the Stag and all other cars like that. Another 30, 40 years. Who knows if you're going to be realistically be able to afford to stick a tank of fuel in it anymore.
Yeah, that's
especially
true.
the way these old motors drink it as well. Do you know what I mean?
Plus the fact you've got all the congestion charges.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't be able to go anywhere in them either, will you?
I was talking to my plumber yesterday, and he said, you know, congestion charge is like £40 a day. I mean, if you go to London every day, that works out to be 17 grand a year.
Yeah.
Like a couple of years, that's your EV conversion.
There's a lot of guys in the supers on the forums talking about that and live in central London, saying like,
oh really?
What do you do?
Yeah.
You live there, but you've got to drive into these areas, but it costs you a fortune.
No, there will be a tipping point somehow, some point rather. But no, thanks for getting involved.
That's interesting.
What was your name? Sorry, buddy?
Paul.
Tim. Nice to meet you, mate.
Me too, buddy.
So I'm still doing elbow pops. That's all right. Until I feel completely safe. Probably in I don't know why I'm looking at my watch. 2025. So I'm just at the electric charging point, waiting for all the modified electric cars to turn up. I think I might be here for some time. Although we've spotted this lovely, superb hybrid car, so it's good to see that the electric points aren't being iced up, which would normally happen at a car event like this. But yeah, I'll keep waiting. You never know, one might turn up. So no modified EVs today and no EV conversions at this car show, but you never know, in a few months' time might have electric Wedge come to visit them. But we've spoken to a lot of people today, and to be honest, the EV conversion subject's been really positive. So hopefully we'll keep seeing that. Although, you know, you've got to have a bit of negative with the positive. But thanks for all the people that were involved today. And yeah, look forward to the next one.